Moral support is also one of the support. Actually, we really do not consider it as a support, or we really do not consider it is as very important. But moral support is really makes the basis of our lives, the basis of our ideas very stronger. We have to understand the great sources where we are getting, and where we are supposed to get the moral support. Moral support is actually the education what we get from our parents. First of all, they support us morally, they build the moral values in us. The values we get from our parents, those are the supports, because these values are going to live with us for the whole of their life. So it is their responsibility to support us timely, that okay, now my son is 5 years old, so what kind of things he can understand and I should teach him. Now my daughter is 10 years old, so what kind of things she can understand now, what she was not able to understand on when she was 5. So I should teach her these kind of moral values, and that is how I would be able to support her now. And this is very important for her to learn these types of values, these certain types of values now, in this part of her life. If she would be 20 and then I will teach her, maybe she won't be able to understand, and maybe it would be too late. So moral support is something we get from our parents, from our um, parents in our family, in houses, from our brothers, sisters, our siblings, from our teachers in our schools, and from our seniors in our professional environments. These are called actually the moral supports. The next type is ethical support. Ethical support is very attached with moral support. There is a slight difference between both of the things. Um, Ethics are the things, are the values what we show actually, and morals are the values what makes the basis. Ethical values are the values those we show to others, and moral values are the values what basis on ethical values, what we have learned from our family, what we have learned from our parents, what we have learned from our teachers. That is something we can practice in our society, and that is something can make us a good person, and that good person can show what kind of ethics. In other words, you can say moral values are the values those who makes us, and after getting that input, what kind of output we give, those are called ethical values. When we give our contribution as a taxpayer, for example, this is also one of the ethical support we are providing, we are giving to our government. When we are there for our neighbors to help them, these are our ethics. When we are talking in a very positive manner with any other person, these are our ethical values. That is how we are showing our ethical values, because we are giving our good and positive participation in that conversation to make that conversation successful. So these are actually called ethical values, and this is how ethical support matters. We need to be very strong in our ethics, and that is how we would be able to give our part positively in our society with the help of ethical support. The last part of support, and of course today's video, is conceptual support. Conceptual support is some kind of, you can say, high values. Like, it's just like how close the ethical and moral supports are. In the same way, these three types of supports are very close to each other, but there is a difference: moral support, ethical support, and conceptual support. Conceptual support is something, For example, if we are not able to understand some kind of concept, some kind of logic behind any matter, any issue, anything, so um, our parents help us because of their experience, because they have lived their life. They are 20 or 30 or maybe more years senior than us in this world, so they have spent lots of time in this world. They have more experience. So according to their knowledge, according to their information, they can help us to build our concept completely and successfully. Afterwards, you also can say, whenever we are learning something in our school, our university, and some of the concepts, some of the topic, some of the uh, problem of an exercise we are not able to understand, so we are not able to build a complete concept about this. So normally we are supposed to ask to our teachers, please help us to build this concept completely. I'm not able to understand, so can you please uh, lead me? Can you please help me out? I am not able to understand this type of problem. I'm not able to solve this exercise. So please help me. This type of support is called conceptual support. This is also, we also can get from strangers, of course, that what kind of if whenever I'm not able to understand something and I'm confused conceptually, so people can help each other to build up their concepts, and in a right way, and in a right, positive and successful way, of course. So this is all about for today's video. Let's meet up in next video with the new topic. Thank you.